It's week 5 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Dolphins and the Pats on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know that
the veteran kicker, Greg Joseph, will get us started here. And off we go from Foxborough. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 4. From Alabama, Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Here's 2nd and 2. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Off he goes. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Tua. That is caught right side by Beckham.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on first down. That's complete. It's Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. Here's Achane. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
One more time, it's Achane. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders with a field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the third pick in this past year's draft.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most is
in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time, in there for the sack.
the best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Dolphins offense ready now for their second drive. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Off play action, it's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now Tua. Taking off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and As a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tua. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. Into the hands of Juju. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The motion man here is Bourne. 3rd and short. And here is... Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the bootleg, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw is May. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 10-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a...
This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. He's going to run it. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
That's good for the Patriots.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the Dolphins' 39-yard.
The motion man here is Bourne. On 2nd down, it's May. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. A gain there of 11. 1st down, New England.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now the man side from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's May. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
To throw now, May. That one taken in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Before this next drive gets started, I want to tell you what's coming up in primetime here in Week 5. First week of October. Starts tonight with Sunday Night Football. Memories of the 70s sure to come to mind as the Cowboys and Steelers meet. It's in Pittsburgh at 8:20 Eastern. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. It's the Saints against the champion Chiefs at Arrowhead. 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll go back to Odell. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Again, it's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Patriots 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Patrick McMorris in on the stop. Off the play fake, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's May to throw it on first down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start with an AFC matchup in Texas. Buffalo in town to take on Houston. And it's the Texans out in front as that one is just about to halftime. The former Bengal, Joe Mixon, with a touchdown run. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they've got the lead at halftime over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Rome Odunze, a touchdown catch in that first half. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown catch in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. That's good for the Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, here's May. This one complete to Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. The speed on display. He's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, New England. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua going to give it to Achane. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing is May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Patriots 14.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passes. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. 3rd down coming up.
He was defended by Marcus Jones.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. May now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Stevenson. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, New England.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. 3rd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Play action. Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Tua to throw again. A quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. May to throw again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Tua now on 1st down. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's taken in left side by Smith.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is May. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
In motion comes Beckham. They'll run with a chain. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now the first carry here for Jeff Wilson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Here's 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. May to throw on 2nd down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Open man there. It is Bourne. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Here's May again. Into the hands of Juju. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This one complete to Bourne. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. To throw again is May. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Now it is 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.